Alright, here we go. Okay, and okay, sound check. Alright, cool. We are live and we are ready to rock. So, I think there's like, okay, oh shit, there's several more. Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to knock out all we're like really close to the end of the game. I want to knock all these brain quests out. Even though I guess I could technically just go straight for the end.
What the hell is Sid gonna do?
No, you don't want to just go straight into the, you know what I mean? Like you want to kind of get everything taken care of first. I don't even know if this is where I'm supposed to go. Alright, Clive. He's got a pretty cool sword right now. I feel like I've never particularly been invested in any of his different swords because they're all just like, it's really just about the numbers. But I do actually like the way this one looks. It's actually pretty badass. I don't know if there's a better sword I can get. We'll see. How's it going there, Cursebreaker?
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Cursebreakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Yeah, man. I mean, we can do that.
One can never have too many
do the Boy Scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
No time like the present. I'll meet you there.
Northreach.
I'm sorry.
I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Well, I'm pretty sure we can just fast travel over there, can't we? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's right now. Go just knock them out one at a time, I guess. Yeah, this place.
Have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
She won't sell. Oh, no, she won't. Okay.
Do you see anything you like?
Other than you? I mean, I don't know. Let me look. I always flirt with the lady salespeople because maybe they'll cut you a deal. You know, you never know. You gotta be careful though. I don't know if I used that. I don't know. Okay. No, I just really wanted. Oh, my potions are all good, so yeah, I guess we're fine right now.
And a fine, fine day to you.
And a fine day for you too. See you later.
Garrison said they take another 100. I'm nervous.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse-breaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
Yeah, teach this kid how to be a scout, I guess. I don't know. You call it an oubliette? What the f... I've never heard
It
that
shouldn't
word.
be as dangerous
Sounds
as I made
French.
out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
So... Oh, hey, hey, Calming. Yeah, there's actually several side quests. There's still plenty of game left. I could, I guess, technically go straight for the end right now, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be the end of the game. But there's still a bunch of these little grain quests I'm doing. And they all got their own, I mean, they're not like boring fetch quests. They all have their own little side stories and stuff. So right now, I'm helping this dude who wants to become a scout. I guess I gotta get up over there. What's the best way to get up over there? Let's go straight through this hole or anything. Alright, Chocobo.
Let's go.
I got my doggy.
Run like the wind.
I got my brother. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be several more hours of game left. And it flows really good. It's just like, you get a lot done.
Thanks, Cal.
Like, because it doesn't waste your time too much. I mean, we gotta have these battles, obviously, but... Alright. Yeah, I gotta get warmed up. Haven't had any combat today. There. So we're not heading that way at all. We're heading the other way. I didn't see you over there. That was a good little warm-up. Yeah, it's been like storming off and on here, and I don't know. But I really need to try to go down to the boardwalk or something and just walk around, do another stream. Like, I don't know. I'll see how things are tomorrow. Oh, is that one of those cat scorpion monsters? Alright, I guess we gotta fight it.
Be safe.
Cat scorpion monster, come here. I gotta watch out for the scorpion stinger thingies. Alright. This should be over soon. Cool.
Come on.
Yes. Chocobo. Oh no. I guess I could run past that. No, we probably need we need the exercise. On the boardwalk. On the boardwalk. I don't know. Is that a song you're referring to? Because I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's not really a big boardwalk. It's a. I mean, it is, but it's. I mean, there's like a place to get ice cream. We used to get there like when I was a kid all the time. Maybe I would, honestly. There's a pier. There's a bunch of cool shit. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Hold on, what's that? Yeah, there's like this, like, there's like a fishing pier, and there's a little like place that sells ice cream, and there's like a little playground thing. When I was a little kid, we used to go down there and get ice cream and then play at the playground. It's pretty cool.
Let's go. These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't.
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
All right, here we go. He couldn't do it.
Fire and flame!
Yeah. Alright, we're out in the half already. Trying to disrupt him a little bit. He's probably getting kind of angry. Watch out.
Too slow.
There. Alright, so let's use a strength potion. There. Hit him with everything. There we go. Well, I guess that kid killed all, or I don't know if he's really a kid. He wants to be a scout. He's like a Boy Scout. Are there man scouts? I never
You.
know. I didn't do Boy Scouts. I did this thing that was
Gone.
called Rogue Rangers.
Of course.
Kind of like Boy Scouts.
Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Yeah, he just ran away. Man, my dude Clive's still on fire. Now he's on extra fire. Okay. Now we gotta turn it off. Alright, so I guess we're just going back to here. Okay, cool. Is there anything interesting here for me to grab? Oh no, guys, I got a Torgo been a good doggy. Come here, doggy. Yeah, we could be good pets. Have a good doggy. Yeah, there was this thing that they had at my church when I was growing up called Royal Rangers, and it was like, it's very similar to Boy Scouts, but it's like explicitly real. I know Boy Scouts traditionally has been like kind of broadly religious, but this was like explicitly religious. So it involved like, I mean, you got to learn how to like cut wood and use knives and navigate the forest and shit like that, like you would, camping and shotguns and bows and shit. But you also had to memorize Bible verses, so it was one of those kind of deals.
The garrison said they'd take another 100.
It was pretty cool. I mean, I was in that for a little while, and then I also did Awana, which is
I didn't
similar,
expect you
but
back
more
so
Bible
soon.
verses.
Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't
Oh,
you
he
tell
had
me you breached the
Clive.
tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do?
I
To
see
bring
what
the
he
thing back
did.
without
There you
getting
go.
He has you then as heir. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he...
He did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Well, he
Yes,
got
Sergeant.
it done, but he had Clive deal with the dragon while he went in and got the shit that
This
he
won't
was.
be an easy decision.
Is it not? I don't know. I guess we got to decide. I don't know. What do you think about it, Joshua? What do you think about it, Toro? Come here. Why does he back away from me like that? Come here, dog. All right, let's go. I mean, to be fair, that dude probably couldn't have took out that dragon by himself anyway. But he could have said, "Hey, Sid, or Clive, or whatever you want to call him now. Why don't you? I mean, you fight this thing, and I'll go get the stuff and get out." He didn't have to be all weird about it. I mean, I don't know.
You
should
should
have
have
decided.
seen him.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I believe he does. I think I'm gonna pass him. He has my approval because what he did was he did accomplish. I mean, would it have made a big difference? Clive would have helped. It's just that Clive was under the impression that he had run away. I mean, but hey, we're talking about scouts. One of the things about being a scout, it's almost like being a spy. you have to be able and willing to employ a little subterfuge here and there. He accomplished what he needed to accomplish, so yeah, I'm gonna pass him.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears.
Yeah, you don't throw him away just because he messes up a little bit.
You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out
Good
that
point,
lot,
good point.
young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine.
Oh, what?
One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
If you just instantly
Soft as a
eliminate...
brush there, huh?
Okay.
But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Yeah, if you just eliminate somebody...
Forgive me, Sid.
Never mind.
This-
Oh my god.
Did not play out as I expected.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean... Okay, so he didn't do it all by himself, but... Trial and error. Well, that's a perfect name for this quest. You can't just say, like, oh, you didn't quite make it, so you're no good for it. Unless you're talking about some super... I know some, like, super elite kind of situations, people are going to be very, very selective, but... Yeah, man. I mean, Ember just needs to... He needs to practice his swordplay a little bit, maybe learn some spells or something. I don't know. He'll figure it out. But he did do what he was supposed to do. And we also got to kill a dragon, which is always fun. Alright, let's go. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of stuff on that wall. Let's go see what old Desiree's got to say about everything. How's it
How
going
may
there?
I help you today, Clive?
Oh, I just wanted to
Your
see,
benefactors
probably
are a
unlock
generous
something.
lot.
Oh, I unlocked this one. Okay, Ring of the Swiss Shot. Let's see what that is.
All yours. Best of
Thank
luck
you
out there,
kindly, my
Sid.
lady. Oh yeah, I'll see you later. Alright, let's go. Yeah, there's like 5 different side quests just here. I think there's some in other towns too. Yeah, the reading table's got one. Nobody's tool. Kind of wonder. I love, like you gotta name the quest something, and sometimes the names are kind of funny. Alright, let's see what this one's all about. It's right here, huh? Hello, how you doing?
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Yeah, that's right. My dude does have authority. He can forbid people from things. That's pretty cool. Well, let's go together. Come on, Doris.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception.
Captain Clive.
That we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
All right. So, oh, actually, I should look at that. I feel like using any of these other ones. Oh yeah, I should master that. I use that a lot. Cool. Okay, so I need to go over here. Choo, choo, choo. Okay, pretty straightforward. I have this right, yeah. Okay.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dock. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashyyyk. I need to hurry.
Well, there's no point in calling the Chocobo because there's already monsters up here. Okay. Oh, I should have checked my potions and stuff. I don't know what this thing is though. Is this like something really bad? It's one of these eyeball monsters. Alright, yeah, we gotta watch out for that. Oh crap. Crap. Double crap. Okay. Gotta watch out. Yeah, I think they do that. There we go. Hit him with everything we got while we can. There we go. Shit. Alright, where's he at? There we go. I don't think this is where we're supposed to really go, though. We're supposed to go that way. I just kind of felt like fighting. Oh no, there's Pumpkin Monster. Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. We can deal with it. Come here, Mr. Pumpkin Monster Man. You gotta watch out though, because eventually they explode. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's gonna blow. Oh, I guess we killed him before he exploded. That's cool. Watch out. Yeah, he's trying to explode. There we go. Oh!
That's better.
Alright, let's see what's going on, y'all. Hey, how you doing?
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet. But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Like, they get their tattoos removed, which is, I mean, I get it, because, like, those are the bear, like, essentially, like, slave tattoos.
Just
like,
how bad
bears
are
are
the inside the
basically a
walls?
type of slave.
Bad enough to turn a bearer. I
They
hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Yeah, well, we should be cool. Our potions are pretty decent. But it's like, you can, I mean, I get it. I understand why, because Clive had his removed, but you can still see the scar. And everyone that has that same exact scar, like, you know they were a bearer. So, I mean, it's kind of a weird thing. It's like, they're never going to not, like, anybody who knows what they're looking at is going to say, yeah, that person was a bearer. So, anyways, 1 second. I got to run to the bathroom. Hey. Oh, was I muted? I thought I turned it on. Yeah, Norman Peterson, I don't take any offense to that. I'm a lousy game player. Okay, so we're going this way. Let me read your comments real quick. Sorry, I had to run to the bathroom for a second. You want to do brain surgery again? I don't think we've gotten to that yet. I think I still have to do the kidneys. You gotta work your way up, you know. First you start with heart surgery, obviously. And then you do kidney surgery. Is that...
This won't be easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. There's cheat codes for it? I didn't even know. I have like 5 games I can play, but I'm pretty close to the end of this. I'm trying to wrap up all the side quests, and I'm pretty sure the actual end of the game is going to be soon.
Nice try.
Maybe on PC. I don't know about PlayStation. Yeah, he's a big boy. Okay. Got him out. Yeah, I can play that if you want. I mean, that might be fun. Hey, hope everyone's doing okay. Friday night, or Saturday morning now, I guess. I don't know. Shit. Let's go ahead and break out the limit. Hey. Careful with my potions, but he's almost out. There we go. Hit him with that. Pokemon. Oh, come here. Yeah, we almost got the... It's a leash? It's a lich? I heard people pronounce it different ways. Let's see if I can get this dude out. Alright. I think we got him out. Shot for the laser attack. There we go. That's convenient. Normally when things die, their body just lays there and it's like, ugh, you know? And then after a while it smells and you gotta try to figure out what to do with it. But at least like when they die, they just kind of evaporate. It's pretty cool. Did you just say healthcare? Oh my god. Yeah, man. Did I just go muted again?
Locked up tight.
Okay, so we don't have the key yet. Oh, we have to find it. Okay, cool. More monsters. How many hours of gameplay? I'd have to, yeah, I'd have to look that up. It's been a while. I kind of thought the game was going to be over when I fought Ultima, but apparently that's not the first. Like, you have to fight him multiple times. Hey, come here. Alright. Can I get my dog to heal me? No. Yeah, but it's not like a old Super Nintendo game where everything happens the same way every time. It's gonna kind of respond to how you're playing. Oh, you mean like the surgery game? Yeah, there's a right way to do everything. It's kind of difficult, like because of the motion controls. I think it would be easier on PC. All right, let's see. Yeah, a lot of games these days, like the AI is designed so that it kind of adapts to how you're playing. Now, this game, it has like an easy mode and a normal mode. I'm playing on normal. There's also a hard mode, but you have to beat the game to unlock the hard mode. So it's like a Master Quest kind of deal, which is like a thing, it's been around for, like Zelda had that, Kingdom Hearts had that. So you go back and play through the game again, but now it's even harder, but you have to unlock it. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure most games probably are made with Unity. Yeah, it doesn't, unless it's a AAA title like this, where they've got their own in-house development studio and their own engine, or they reuse engines. Bethesda is infamous for that. That's why their games are so fucking buggy, because they've been building on the same engine they've been using since Morrowind. But anyways, hold on one second. I mean, Unity's fine. There's a lot of, it is what it is. Okay, so recommendation concerning Kuza Beast deployment. What does that mean? What's a Kuza Beast? Norman Peterson saying Doom was the best game, like the original Doom. Alright, I'm gonna read this real quick. The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, the deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be employed in order to draw. What? Oh god, that's awful. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven away from the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of Waluder lives. Oh, so they're gonna use them as human shields. Well, that's amazing. That's wonderful.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
There's some mean people in the world. Mean people. What is this creature, though? I'm guessing it's something I have to fight at some point. Let's see what this says. Inspect. I'd put more of like a wrap on that handle, but I kind of like the way that sword looks. It's pretty sexy. So there's a memorandum on Kuza beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to it. It's awful. to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding this way, suggesting that live bears may even be its preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bears no longer used for training purposes can now be repurposed as required. Yeah, well, I mean, people are fucked up. There you go.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared.
I mean, it's like that. What was that? To serve man. Like they're serving man to the creature. I don't know. It was like an episode like the Twilight Zone or something. Okay, where's my other one? It's a cookbook. Yeah. Need to get out into there. Is there like a... Okay, I'm lost. I didn't... Oh, hey, here you go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Balmung Dark, writ of designation. Yeah, I didn't even ask the doggy to tell me. So I think I found the thing now, Jeanette. Yeah, the Kingdom of Walud hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bears, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention thereof is to be punishable by death. Captive bears have been provided solely for the pursuit of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for use of bears in any other capacity. There you go.
So
Sorry.
this place was no
I'm not gonna
ordinary
read it.
prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled. Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Yeah, let's go see how Doris is doing. Alright, how do I get upstairs? Oh, what's in here? Oh, okay, never mind. We already been here. Oh, so how do I get upstairs? Oh, here's the stairs. Okay. Gotta see how Doris is doing. Doris. Oh no, there's monsters.
This one.
We're usually pretty cool. I don't know. I probably should just use a potion instead of burning out my my limit. But when you use a limit break, you heal. Okay. Hey, Doris, how's it going?
No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents, and it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
What is that? Is that like for the... Are you talking about Final Fantasy 1 cheat codes? I'm not really trying to do cheat codes. I'm trying to play through the game. Yeah, you know, in the old days, like, games would have an actual cheat menu, or it would be some, like, code that you'd punch in. I mean, on a computer, like, depending on how it's set up, it's, like, you know, yeah, we're gonna have to fight these guys pretty much either way, so.
You're finished.
There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, more crafting material. There's so many crafting materials in this game, and I feel like I really don't craft. I need the rare ones to make the better. Yeah, I don't want to use a potion right this second, just in case. I got 3 regulars and 5 high potions. Where am I trying to go? Oh, I gotta probably go back down the stairs. Okay, where were the stairs? Doggy. Oh, he can't help me. Here's the stairs, though. Oh, I could probably go... I guess I can go through the store now. There we go. That means I'm probably about to fight some kind of a creature. There's not any ducks, but there's chocobos. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to fight a creature. I would guess. Let's see what's in here. Amber. I used to know someone named Amber. I hear the crying of a child. What's going on?
A survivor. And she sounds close.
Don't tell me this is gonna be like one of those deals. Is it in here? Doggy, where's the kitty? Or the kid? Okay, they're in here. Oh, here we go. It's okay, little person, survivor. She has like gray hair, even though she's like 6 years old or something.
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards, they're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Oh, it's the monster.
Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
I knew I was gonna have to find something. Cool.
We have to run.
You're safe now. We won't let it hurt you.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Do bears taste different from other humans? I don't know. Oh, yeah, there you go. Alright, that is a creature. It's a big creature. It's a large. It looks like it probably doesn't have a very good, well. Alright guys, I gotta take a hit real quick. I know I can defeat this creature if I just get high. Alright, let's go. Alright, Mr. Creature Man. How you doing? Oh, he's ranked A. That's the first letter of the whole alphabet, dude. Alright, we gotta be careful.
Havoc if it ever leaves the prison.
Alright, we gotta
Can't let that happen.
try to stay up out of it. I gotta figure out how he fights. What does he do? He does the big charging movements. Alright. Right now I just want to kind of feel out how he's fighting. Oh, if I can get over him. Alright, he has magic. One of those heals. Oh, we gotta get up. We gotta get up. Oh, shit.
That's better.
Alright, watch out, watch out. Start pushing and get out of there. Okay. Oh, we got him with frostbite. Okay, cool. I'm not trying to waste them. I fought similar monsters to this before, so I'm just trying to see what attacks he's using, so I can like figure out. Okay, there we go. You can't even see what's going on. Oh my god. Alright, see y'all later. I'll see you later, Jeanette. Thanks. Okay. Here we go. Now we can start. We're getting a chunk out of him. We almost got him destabilized. Here we go. Or decentralized. Watch out for that. Crap. At least gonna get this one out tonight. Yeah, now he's decentralized. Okay, get in there. We gotta hit him. We gotta hit him. We gotta hit him with everything we got. That's Sun Tzu. I literally got that book right over here. Yep, this is Sun Tzu right there. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get a really good dodge on him, we can get a freeze on him. Alright, we gotta jump. And use that. And charge in and hit him with all that at the same time. Yes. Alright, we're gonna get him out. Close. Alright, we gotta just make sure that staying up and over. Hey, up and over. Alright, watch out. You gotta get a good dodge. Dodge charger. Alright, get up with that, and then get out. Frostbite. Boom, boom, pow. How do you like me now? Alright. Let's get in there and just get him totally. There you go, Mr. Monster Man. Oh, and that's an A class. Yeah, man, that's gonna get me some stuff from that Moogle dude. 5,500 money or thing or whatever, and all that, and 15,035. These are, I don't even know what these numbers mean, but I like it. I feel like I earned it. All right, let's go. And I got a behemoth shackle and some meteorites. There you go. We slew the beast. Oh yeah, dude.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
She's like, okay. No.
No.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Dang. Well, that was cool. Definitely slew the beast. Sometime later. Okay.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master.
Are they gonna take a...
She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Hyde Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big, like, fisherman that much, really. I mean, I've done all kinds of, like, fishing and crabbing and stuff. Oh, I leveled up. No, like, I don't really, like, I mean, I have sometimes. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a fishing stream. That would be interesting. Like, set my phone up somehow and just live stream me fishing. It's weird down here. I mean, I can go right down. It's not far, you know. It's right down the dock. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't usually when I fish, if I catch something, if it's of a legal size, it pretty much either is going to get eaten by somebody or it's going to be used as bait, like for crabbing and stuff like that. Or if you do like the cut bait thing, like I had this friend I used to fish with, and he liked to he would just take a fishing rod and a net, and we would just because a lot of times there would be like this seagrass kind of floating towards the shore, and you pick that up, and there's usually like little they call them grass shrimp. And so you get like a big hunk of the seagrass, and there's a little grass shrimp in there, and then you put that on the hook, and you cast it out, and then you might catch like a really small fish, and then you just cut it up, and then you put the fish parts on the bait, and then you end up catching even bigger fish. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I was never really into soft shell crabs. All right, let's go. Yeah, but I definitely have been crabbing in all various manners of the ways that you can crab, pretty much. Like I've been out on like crabbing boat where you actually you have like the nets all out in the bay. Like basically they have a license and they get a section, and so you go like real crawfish. They have those up in the cypress swamp. They have those. I've eaten them. I've definitely eaten them. They're like little lobsters, basically. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to pick up like one more side quest real quick. I like crab cakes. I'm not really a big fan of just like eating them by themselves, but we would always like make them for other people. I mean, like my family would literally just give them, like my grandparents would just give them to people from our church, because crabs can be kind of expensive. But yeah, it's always varied year to year. Okay, dude. I gotta see what this quest is.
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all the realm.
Oh no.
So we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need, a feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
So the first place we started is Martha's. Gotta find a silver chocobo feather.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo. Near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
Okay, so other merchants I gotta talk to. I don't think that's it.
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly. Isn't it pretty?
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers.
I think it was supposed to, there should be a marker. Okay, whatever.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even abandoned.
Wonderful creatures chocobos are. They're fast, strong, loyal, and best of all, they won't balk if you point them into the belly of a flood.
The Guardians of the Flame were true friends to the rest. They fought our enemies, manned our barricades, joined us on our patrols. Now they're gone, I suppose it's back to double shifts.
How do? That all, is it?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, you don't need.
Oh, here we go.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows.
Did she just
If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Okay, so there's gotta be another
I've got
merchant.
greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours too. Mostly green though.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
There we go.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's ride. It sounds almost too good to be true.
Rhiannon. Good. Okay. Guess I can get this close.
But since I'm already here.
Well, it's not that far. Alright, we'll get the chocobo.
Come on.
I guess mine's not silver, it's white. Or something. I don't know.
Can hardly make out.
Oh, evil creatures.
Straight home now.
There we go.
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change.
I was just trying to see if that was something that I needed to worry about right now. I don't think it's a special boss. I think it's just like, I mean, it might be, but I'm gonna check that later. Oh, what's this? I'm going in the whole wrong direction. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, we have to go over there. Holy crap. I should have stocked up on potions. I don't know, I got 4 high potions, it'll probably be okay. So the quest destination's gotta be like down here somewhere. Alright, here we go. We gotta find the chocobo.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
I mean, it's just a chocobo. Oh, a feather. Feather.
Well, I'll be damned.
Uh-oh. No, it's a chocobo feather. Oh no, are they friends? Hey, how y'all doing?
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
Dude, those things would...
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. I mean...
Let's get this back together before they change their minds.
But they're more like moas. They're kind of like ostriches, but they have really big, thick beaks. They're almost kind of like dinosaurs. And a bird that big, I mean, I don't know if you ever seen like, I mean, ostriches, but also like cassowaries and all those birds in that same kind of like group. Man, I mean, they don't fly, but they're like the closest thing to dinosaurs that currently exist right now. So yeah, I would not want to have something like that be mad at me. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like in Jurassic Park when they're talking about like when the dude's like, it's like kind of like a 6-foot turkey, and the kid's like,
trouble at all.
Still, I appreciate it.
yeah, the kid's like, that's not very scary. It's like a 6-foot turkey. It's like, dude, if you imagine a 6-foot turkey, that's fucking terrifying. Like, if turkey, I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't know, it's just so funny. All right, hey Gaff, what do you have to say about all this?
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Give him the silver chocobo fair.
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my
Oh,
trial
cool.
yet.
There we go.
But you killed one of those things, so that's cool.
What do you
that's
think?
why we gave him a second chance.
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Now will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
I don't want Gav to give up being a scout, honest.
You're doing all right, bud. You just keep working at it. Hey, Uncle, what do you have to say? A lot.
Clive, my boy.
You know, Norman Peterson. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but one thing I do know is that a lot of times when things like TV shows and video games that are made in Japan, when they get ported over and localized for Europe, United States, so forth, a lot of those studios where the people that actually do the voiceovers are actually Canadian. I know it was definitely a thing with like a lot of the anime shows like when I was growing up. I don't know how, I mean, Canadians are kind of like, you know how when you go to the grocery store, they have those like, what do they call it? Like those the off-brand versions of stuff. So instead of like, you know, like the generic supermarket brands, it's kind of like what Canada. Okay, let's ask about origin. See, I hate how some of this isn't like unvoiced or isn't voiced. Okay, you're set on the spiders then? I am. It's not voiced. He just says, "Huh." I wonder if this. I wonder if they're ever gonna add an update to like fully voice this stuff, or they're just gonna leave it.
Thank you, Uncle.
Thank you, Uncle. Yeah, these are all like minor conversations.
As for down here.
As for down here. Cover what's wrong with it. Yeah, I mean, he'll take care of stuff. Okay.
Do you know why?
No, I don't know why.
'Twas not 20 summers past.
Why would they voice like one sentence of it? Like, it's so weird. Anyway, yeah, Grand Duchy, Mutual Advantage, the Blight. Probably.
Your mother, the Duchess.
Your mother, the Duchess. that, that almost sounds like some kind of an insult. Like, like if someone pisses you off, you could be like, yeah, oh yeah, well, your mother, the Duchess. You know what I mean? Like, it almost sounds like an insult. In one fell swoop, Annabella robbed us of everything. A nation, a leader, a brother, a father.
But above all,
she robbed us of what could have been a realm undivided. Elwyn's grand design.
and so you see.
And so you see why I chose to call our new alliance the Triunity. The screen is locked because of the comments. For with it, we aim to preserve not only peace, but a lasting legacy of cooperation. Man, he just talks too much. Okay, so...
Don't do anything I wouldn't.
I gotta get over there. Okay, cool. So, ultra secret clearance. Yes, I can. My makes right. It's like Ragnar Redbeard, Nietzsche. I forget which one. Well, that's cool if you served in World War II. I mean, yeah, my grandpa was, he was an Air Force officer. He was in Korea and Vietnam. So there's something over there. I want to get this taken care of though. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my grandpa was a pilot. That's how he met my grandma. She was from Sweden. She was with the International Red Cross. Oh, and Sarah,
my lords.
who's a
How are you
navigator.
feeling?
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, she got a bun in the oven, doesn't she?
Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please.
That's right.
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
we did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother.
Damn, dude.
Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Yeah,
you know why
he's pretty finished.
You're our best scout.
Yeah.
Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learn from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Yeah, I've met through a lot at this point with Gav. I remember the night before I got married, I got so fucking wasted.
Your brother.
I was with my friend and his dad, and he's a genius, literally a certified genius. We had the best conversations. It was
Which
pretty awesome.
means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Yeah, man, good times. You mailed a card to. Dang it. I mean, oh, okay. I mean, I don't know.
I may have
I
had
don't know
one
the
too
I don't know what the
many.
rules are.
you may have had 10 too many.
Put 20s.
I said I was
Okay.
thirsty.
He's thirsty. He's probably
Get
dehydrated
back to
now.
work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Cool. So, yeah, him and his lady, everyone's doing good. Winter mead. Oh, it's like, I saw I was thirsty. Alright, so it's a little trophy for the living quarters. Choo, 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 choo.
Do you think they'll come back?
They say Denmark is a country in kind of like Northern Europe, like Scandinavian, but not all the way up there. It's kind of like a medium Scandinavian country. I don't know. Yeah, my grandma's family's from Sweden, so that's like kind of right across the little like sea thingy between them. Hold on one second. Yeah, I think the whole thing, how my grandparents met, it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of funny because he was an Air Force pilot and he was flying bombers and they were dropping bombs on shit. And she was like a surgical nurse, like a combat nurse, like MASH. Have you ever seen MASH? Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, that like kind of combat surgical nurse thing, like she had all kinds of stories about people, all kinds of kind of crazy, messed up war-related injuries. But it's just kind of funny. I mean, it's not funny.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore?
What are the kids
I
up
heard
to
she
now?
was kicked out of the university.
These kids are up to all kinds of shenanigans. I gotta keep an eye on them.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledore. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonear.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Middeldore's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But
who's gonna put Miss Mirador back together? She seems really sad.
Yeah, we have a lot of nurses in the family. It's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, I'll help the kids out.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Don't. Oh, I should have hit prioritize. Well, I can. Doesn't really matter. Oh, gotta talk to Mid. Mid's down. Yeah, Mid's down in the basement. That's where she lives. Hey, Mid. How are you doing there? I like your long hair tendril thingy. It looks like braided bread. Like, it's festive. I like it. Okay, let's go.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along!
Under...
If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will.
To the skies?
Under her arms?
You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
Yes!
What
Do
else
it!
would I be doing?
Do it, Mid!
Children's
Yes!
you're avoiding them.
This is everything I ever dreamed of!
I'm worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance.
Oh my god.
But they relied too much on magic.
No.
And see where that got them. But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it.
Remember, she's Sid's daughter.
First, I'll need oil. And not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Alright, so we got a shopping list. Okay, so Sid. So Final Fantasy has been around since 1987. This is number 16, but there's actually a lot more than that because there's weird ones that don't have like strict numerical titles. In any event, Sid is a recurring name, and there's different Sids in different games, and also in Kingdom Hearts. Basically, Sid is usually, like in a lot of games, he's associated with like airships and technology, or he's like a trader. Now there was a Sid, if you watch the stream, like in the early game, there was the actual Sid, but now Clive is using the name Sid. He's like the new Sid. So the game is kind of like, it's kind of self-aware. Anyway, whatever. But anyway, Mid is Sid's daughter, and earlier she was like, when we needed to use the boat for something, or the ship, it's the ship, the Enterprise. I was like, are they gonna make it fly? Like, I haven't looked up any spoilers for this game, so I didn't know. I was just hoping, because Sid is usually associated with, you know, like airships in previous installations of the Final Fantasy franchise. You know what I mean? So I was like, come on, Mid. I'm sure that you can make it fly. Okay, well, it looks like now she's actually trying to make it fly. All right, let's go. You're a pilot. I always wanted to fly a plane, but
Has
I don't know.
mentioned a new project?
I've done simulations. Like, I was really into Orbiter for a while. It's like a realistic. That's flying in space. Space is different because there's no air in space. A lot of people don't know that. So like, all that Star Wars like dogfighting kind of shit. Like that's not how you would actually fight in space.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around.
Dude, I would totally fly a plane.
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break.
Some bones are...
you're looking for.
Oh,
Shell
whatever.
will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
Adamantus? Holy shit.
And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yeah, my great uncle. I don't know. I don't know if this story is going to be interesting or boring. Well, I don't know. He was a pilot too, and lived out in the middle of the country, let's just say, and had like a actual like a little, I don't know which type of airplane it was, but it was like a little single prop kind of deal, and had a what they consider an unimproved runway like at the house, and it was actually listed as a runway. I'm gonna talk to Tarya, see what she's up to. I think it's pronounced Tarya. It probably was a Cessna. It probably wasn't anything too much fancier than that. But anyways, what happened was like he would fly it to the local, like in the nearby like actual city, because he had a wrecker service, and it was near where they had a general aviation airport, and he would fly that to work, even though it's like kind of silly because it's really not that far. But one time he had a engine failure, and he ended up landing on the interstate. And he was fine. The plane was flying fine. Like there wasn't anything, didn't have like car accidents or anything. But it was just kind of funny. I guess she doesn't really have anything new to say.
And no sooner have your wounds mended.
Oh, I gotta. Yeah, I mean, it's a true story. But that's my grandpa's younger brother. That's like my uncle, my great uncle. Because it was 3 brothers. So. No, my grandpa was the one that like flew, and my grandpa was in 3 different airplane accidents, but he walked away from all of them. Those are other stories. But yeah, man, he was in Korea and Vietnam. He worked at the Pentagon, and then he worked for NASA for a little while. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool career. And he worked for American Petroleum Institute. Yeah. Yeah, that was the last thing that he did, and I don't even really know what he did there. He didn't work there for very long. That was like right before he retired.
That's what
But
I'm
I think it was
worried
because
about.
of his like that background, because like when he went to college, he had a degree in like chemical engineering, and he had also gone to like graduate school. So, and like I said, he was a pilot. But so he had, I mean, man, it was crazy. Like he would always help me out with my science fair projects when I was a little kid. He's a really smart guy. Hopefully it runs in the family, but I'm more of a stoner than a like clean cut, kind of deal. But yeah, I don't even know what she's talking about. I really wish this was all voiced.
What I truly like.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he did at NASA. Okay, what I truly like is to share my knowledge of healing and herb lore with the realm. Herb lore. Okay. Every cure seems like a miracle to the child who knows nothing of medicine.
But teach her medicine.
And suddenly a world without miracles doesn't seem so frightening.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Alright, I'm gonna try to find like one more. Well, I gotta go. Alright, I gotta go over here. Oh, oh, yeah, the chat delay. I forgot. Yeah, I kind of did forget to get potions. I really should. You gotta be prepared. I don't know if I have to fight anything here though.
It's well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
So like one more. Joshua, like one of the, I mean, I get it. I kind of like it. It's weird. It's a little weird. I mean, I can command Torgal to a certain extent, or I could put a ring on to where I don't have to command him at all, or he just does whatever he does. Anybody else, like, you don't have to worry about healing them, but you also don't. It's a little, definitely a lot more of an action-y kind of game. All right, is it the other one over here? Oh, well, it must be over here somewhere. Jumping over the fence for no reason. Yep, there you go. Oh, where is it? Oh, there's a goblin mugger. Uh-oh. Alright, let's kill it. Oh, that was unnecessary. Hold on, Lucy. I don't know, there's some games where you actually have to use healing spells on enemies in order to kill them because, like, it's the opposite of, like, being poisoned. I don't think this game is like that, though. No, like, you can either, like, avoid them, but sometimes you can't avoid them. I take no pleasure in having to kill these various creatures. However, I do get satisfaction because I know that that's what I needed to do, and I did it. But I wouldn't unnecessarily. Okay, so here's some more oil to retrieve. There you go.
This should be enough.
It's a fucking video game. Oh, let's see. So, defeat a desert tour. That sounds bad. That sounds like bad news bears. Alright, where is that going to be at? That sounds like bad news bears. Alright, here we go. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, sometimes you just, you know, you don't want to be dumb about it, but at the same time, like, what are you going to do? Judged by 12 rather than carried by 6 or whatever the old saying is. Oh, it's got. Oh, are there people that sell things here? Hello, sir. Excuse me. No, I don't think that's it. Let me look. Yeah, there's a merchant right here. Oh, there we go.
I've got a new design for a blade.
There's a lot of bobs. Every
some
time.
things for sale.
Every time one of them doesn't make it, they just thaw out another one from the basement.
Thank you. Certainly. Thank you. Certainly.
Certainly. Alright, there we go. Alright, one quick second. No, there's a subcontractor that takes care of all that. Now what they do with it, I don't know. I don't know that there's like a strict like. I don't know if I don't think they maintain like a strict chain of custody of like dud organs, because like I mean obviously if it was like a viable, like you know what I mean, like obviously it's not going to be a transplant. Now as far as like do people eat them, like probably, I'm sure. One of the things about human civilization is that no matter how fucked up something is, if somebody really wants it, they'll figure out a way to get it. I don't know what happened. I remember when I had my tonsils out, I was like, I wanted to keep them in a jar, but they wouldn't let me, so I don't know. Anyways, let's go here. So it's, yeah, we should use Chocobo. Let's see.
Come on.
Sorry, I'm like really baked right now. Yeah, I had my tonsils taken out when I was a little kid. I was like, why can't I keep them? I don't know why. I don't know why I couldn't keep them. I was gonna keep them in a jar. I mean, they're mine. They're my fucking tonsils. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was stupid.
Carava, if you were a tortoise, Torgal, where would you hide? It looks like
They don't do him. They don't really do that anymore. Like they're a lot. These days they're a lot less likely to do it. Because it turns out the tonsils actually do have a function to help with your immune system. And wisdom teeth, a lot of people get them pulled out like before they even grow in, and they're not actually a problem. I don't know. I eventually got my pull out. I had to get them pulled out whenever I could afford to get them pulled. Yeah, we're fighting it's a Tor. It's a Tortle. It's a Tortoise. Alright. Kill him. It's fine. We'll kill him. Kill him. You gotta get up. Gotta get up. You gotta get over her. Gotta get over her. Watch out for the Tortle. See, he shoots little ice breath. Get him, Josh. Get him, Tortle. That's why I like to smoke good old-fashioned herbal, you know. Now that it's legal in Maryland, I don't even have to be coy. I can just literally say, smoking that herb. Yeah, man. Do not disturb. All right, we gotta get serious though. This turtle. Yeah, he does that. That's pretty easy to dodge. I gotta get in here with some fire when he's like kind of decentralized. Get him in the head. Watch out for that. Okay, here we go. Yes, get in there and get his stuff on. Alright, watch out for the slam. There. Good dodge. We gotta get him staggered here in a minute. What's back there? Kind of weird. Alright, we almost got him staggered. Okay. There we go. Alright, jump. Let's go Rita. Oh shit. Well, I gotta pay attention to which icon I got. If I want to do, you know, because I got the like move in real quick like that. I got Garuda, the multiple jump, and then I got Shiva where I can slide across the floor real easy. Yeah, we don't need a potion fight yet. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And, oh shit. Okay, get in. Getting close. That attack, watch out, and dodge. Frostbite, there we go. If I get a good dodge with Frostbite, it fucks him up. There we go. Yes. Alright, we're taking chunks. We're taking some chunks right here. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Watch out for that, though. Okay. Let's see. Now I healed. Yeah, he's pretty mad. You gotta watch out. Okay. I took some chunks, though. Holy doggone. He's getting pretty close. There we go. I didn't even need the rest of my limit bars. I can save those for later. Well, the dog isn't doing as good as he normally would because I changed my gear. So he kind of just like fights however he feels like fighting instead of like with the ones, because there are some items that you can wear, but you only have 3 slots. Like this game only gives you so many slots basically. I mean, you get a little bit more inventory for your potions, but you only ever pretty much are gonna have those to choose from. And right now, what I have are things that are helping. Dude, it's dank as fuck. Oh, let's go. So we got one of these shell thingies, sharp fangs, 32 of them. Holy dog boy. And a meteorite. Let's go.
Better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Oh yeah, Mid's gonna build an airship. Dude, it's everything I had ever dreamed of, ever since I knew this game existed and that Mid was Sid's daughter. Because I was like, well, Sid died, but Mid, she's so much like her dad. So, and then she's like, my ship can't fly. I'm like, Mid, no, you probably could Mid, come on, you could figure out a way to make it fly. And it looks like she's trying to figure out a way to make it fly. Alright, let's see, how do I get over there? Like, why would you not want to have a ship that could also fly? You just want to be stuck in the water? What if the water's not fun, and you want to be in the air? You know what I mean?
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
math.
Cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Oh, shit. Oh, really? Oh, no. Okay, so if you remember that quest, when he put the thing back together, he didn't do anything with the cogwheel. It was just kind of there, and the kids were like, oh, like, where does this go? So it didn't have anything to do with the clock or the scales or whatever the fuck it was, I forget. But yeah, I remember the cogwheel thing being like kind of a thread just kind of left unexplained. Okay, so that's what it was all about. Alright, we gotta go talk to the little children. Hello, children. Excuse me. Pardon.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Oh my god.
Help?
I hope it is.
That just so happens to be why I'm here.
This could be so fucking awesome.
She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember.
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
The bag of bits?
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Alright, here we go. Nope, that is the wrong direction.
Miss Shirley says your books made quite an impression on her.
Yeah, these kids, it's a thing in video games. The proportions are just kind of weird. It looks like cause they'll just like take their basic adult models and just like scale them down. But kids usually have like disproportionately big heads and just all kinds of weird shit. Kids are weird. But you gotta start somewhere. Alright, hey Mitt, how's it going?
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
That's what they say. You got to make sure you got the right tool for the job. You got to put the right cog in the right place. You know what I mean?
Do it.
That should do her. There you go.
Here goes nothing.
So it's going to be like a hello chopper?
Titan's tits.
How are you going to control... Well, you have
Wasn't
three.
supposed to fly, was it?
I'm not an engineer.
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad.
I kind of thought you would use some kind of buoyant
I was
gas.
so sure this would be the day she soared.
You know, like a
The Mithril
helium.
engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
No, there's ways we can fix this.
So
We can make
am
it
I,
better. Come on.
Clive.
Come on, man.
So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Just need a few alterations to the design. You can make it work.
The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right.
Come on,
When
man.
this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
All that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
Why is she doing this?
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like my grandma was a She was a registered nurse. My mom's a nurse. She works in like nursing homes, and then my sister's husband's mom retired, and she was also a nursing home nurse. There's a lot of nurses in this family. Clara Barton. Yeah, I mean, she's famous. There's also, what was the other one? The Florence Nightingale. Because you know how like apparently like not all nurses do this, but like doctors usually take the Hippocratic oath. But there's also a Florence Nightingale oath that a lot of nurses take. It kind of depends on the time period and where they are. But it's the same basic kind of idea. Okay, model airship. Cool. Well, Mid, I hope you can like eventually make the actual airship because I mean, come on. Alright, let's go. Can I knock out something else? Litany of errors. What does that mean? It's gotta be up here.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied, but then again, when isn't she?
Well, wasn't there a Clara Barton? Yeah, Florence Nightingale is like where they get the Florence Nightingale oath.
A love story?
I couldn't quote it, but it's something like, it's very similar to the Hippocratic Oath, like, you swear to do no harm, but, because nurses are more about, like, keeping patients, see, like, doctors are more about, like, treating the illness. The nurses are the ones that are more, like, taking care of them, like, but I will not willingly administer any harmful drug or participate in any deleterious treatment. Something like that. I don't know what the whole oath is, but yeah, man. I mean, look, if you commit your life to being a healer of people, then you gotta have some kind of like standards, because there's always going to be weird situations, and there's going to have to be tough decisions made. I mean, it's not fun. You know, someone comes in and they're half dead, and you got to try to make them, you know, half alive at least. I don't know.
I think they'll come back.
All right, where am I going? Let's see. I'm looking. Okay, so we need to go over here to the reading table.
It's just a big person.
It's like the Reading Rainbow with like what was that guy, LeVar Burton? Yeah, the guy from Star Trek. He played Geordi, the dude that didn't have any eyeballs. Or well, he did, but they didn't work. But eventually they did. Anyways, okay, so here's Wall of Memories. Damn, son, there's... Oh, I'm only missing a couple of them now. Wow. Yeah, I got all kinds of just trinkets. The Oath, the Hangman signboard, Martha's Rest signboard, Bale signboard, Guardian's Scarf, Briar's Kiss signboard, Crimson Caravan signboard. I'm collecting all the signs. I got the Clayhearth signboard. I got all of them. Rusted Battle Helm. The Sid's Goblet. Yeah, that was his favorite drinking goblet, and they say he never washed it. He just filled it up. It probably was kind of gross. You have to wash your cup out every once in a while, otherwise make it real gross. Model airship, Triunity Accord, Winter Mead, Medicine Chest, Continental Sensor, Martell Apples, Ambrosia's Tag. There you go. Which episode of Star Trek did you hate? There's some shitty episodes, but they're usually like, I don't know. I guess there's only a couple that are just unwatchable. Some of them are really bad, but they're so bad that they become funny. Oh, no eyeballs? Eyeballs are... A lot of people take them for granted that you don't have eyeballs. Most people have eyeballs, but they don't have to. Okay, so it says, concern for Jill. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart. And we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, but even only a fraction, before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this more in private. Okay. Yeah, we need it. I want to do all the side
quests. If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Yeah, Jill should be doing... I mean... The thing about Jill is it seems like every 5 minutes she's injured or just she doesn't really do a whole... I mean, no offense. I mean, obviously Clive loves her, but other than giving me the Shiva powers, she's really done a whole lot.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her.
Yeah, Clive. Why haven't...
When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Why hasn't Clive gone and saw Jill recently? I thought they were a thing.
The time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the duchy, and Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain.
Retinue.
A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hell. Leif Erikson, I don't even know. He was, I forget which country he was from. Oh, he wasn't from Iceland. I wouldn't characterize, that as, like, discovering modern Canada, per se. But yeah, there were definitely people there for a while. Apparently it was during the medieval warm period, as far as I remember. It was easier to get there. And eventually, like, when the climate started cooling down again, the people that had settled, the Europeans who had settled in Greenland, basically got pushed out because the native people had to start moving further south because the, with it getting colder, it made it harder for them to survive up where they were. So, yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you. Like, honestly, it wouldn't even really matter. Like, what would you say? Because the countries are not the same. Excuse me. I've only been to Canada once. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Yeah, I went up to like Georgian Bay, like Honey Harbor, I guess was like where we parked the car or whatever. I went up there with my mom and my sister when I was a little kid. I've been through Toronto, but that was like because we crossed at Niagara Falls, so like whatever like Buffalo or whatever, and then you go over into Niagara. So we visited that, and then we went up like the QE2 highway or whatever the fuck up into because like Georgian Bay is on like Lake Huron. But yeah, we did go through Toronto. We actually stayed like around Toronto, or I think it might have been in Toronto. It was either in Toronto or like close to it. Dude, I bet Canada's fun, especially they legalize weed up there. It's legal down here. Like we can all get. You can just. It doesn't even matter anymore. Who cares? Just don't drive or do it illegally. Like, I gotta talk to this guy. Yeah, when we were in Toronto, it was literally, I'm pretty sure on the outskirts, and it was just like overnight. But we spent 2 weeks up in the Georgian Bay, and that was pretty cool. It was like in the summer. The cabin, it's in my mom's side of the family, and they rent it out like different parts of the year or whatever. But it doesn't. At least back then, it didn't have running water, and it didn't have. So you had an actual outhouse, and if you wanted water, you had to pump it, and there was like a water filter thing for it. But it did have electricity, but there was no TV or anything. I read a lot of books. And then, yeah, we went out, we went kayaking and swimming and stuff. And it's like, it's summer, but the water's still kind of cool. But yeah, it was pretty nice, man. It was good. It was about we were up there for about 2 weeks. But, I mean, most of the, we met a lot of random ass people because we went out on the boat. Because my mom had grown up going out there, and so she was like showing us. Anyways, I gotta play the game. I'm reminiscing about going up to the Georgian Bay when I was like 12 years old. Okay. It was fun though. Oh, and there were like there's like these wild. Oh yeah, we had the geese. Like the Canada geese would always try to like, cause like this was up in the Bay part. This was like the islands, right? There's like all these like tiny little rocks that are. And so that's what we were on, was like a little rock island thingy, and there's a bunch of them. And so like the geese would come down at night, and they would want to try to like set up for the night. And when I was up there, my great aunt was there, and she would go out, and she would like yell and clap and like make all kind of noise to try to scare the geese away so that they wouldn't stay there overnight. Because if they poop in the water, like they have these parasites, and like if you're trying to swim in the water with goose poop, now it was mostly on the one side of the island. On the other one, it wasn't so bad. It's where we usually swam. But yeah, like right across, pretty much like on one of the other islands, was this like Canadian senator, and she was a trip. She was crazy, but she let us borrow her kayaks. She let me drive her jet ski for like 2 seconds. Like, she didn't actually let me drive it. She just let me like rev the engine up and go like 3 feet through the water. It was pretty funny. But apparently she was like a super duper. I don't know. It was fine. Funny stuff. Let's go. We gotta play. Canadian geese are animals. Technically they're called Canada geese. They're migratory waterfowl, so they move between various different like habitats. Alright, let's go, Cal. I'm probably gonna try to knock out like one more of these. You think geese are aliens? Chocobos. Okay. Man's Hill. What about Woman's Hill? Uh-oh, here we go.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but... it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
Okay. Yeah, so return to the
Let's hope
hideaway.
one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
No one pay. You what? You met the finest girl today? Two? The two finest girls today, or just... Okay, I don't know. Find out. Hanging out with your neighbor who likes me? That's not... Well, you know, women are... I mean, what? Okay. I don't want to say... Women are mysterious to me. Maybe that's just me. They're mysterious creatures. I don't really understand them. But, you know what they say, you can't live without them. We have to have them, obviously. Until technology advanced to the point where, like, you have, like, artificial wombs, then they would become obsolete. And you could just have, like, a brotherhood of braves.
Say what you will.
Like, you would just have, like, sex robots and artificial wombs. You know what I mean? I don't know, women are weird, they're mysterious. But that's what makes it so cool, I guess. Yeah, women are from Venus, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Yeah. Hey man, opposites
you
attract.
down from the heavens, Sid?
Speaking of
Your
which,
advice.
hey babe, how you doing?
Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
The fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see.
Yote!
So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
If I was a girl, I would probably keep a notebook about all the different characters and shit that I have to keep track. You know how girls like to write stuff down? Boys are like, no. I was a doodler. Like when I was in school, I always drew little drawings on my assignments and stuff. I got myself in trouble a couple of times. When I was in the 3rd grade, I accidentally had drawn... I wasn't even trying to, but I drew one of those symbols associated with Germany back in the late 1930s, or most of the 1930s into the mid 1940s. You know what I'm talking about. But I didn't know what it was. I just accidentally drew it because I just would doodle. I was like, okay, I did an X, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put little like arms off of it from here, you know, like so it was a total accident. And then so what happened was, when we were supposed to go to recess, my teacher made me sit there. She held me back for the first couple minutes and explained to me what the symbol meant and why I shouldn't draw it and all that. I didn't even know what it was. I literally just invented the swastika myself. I just invented it by myself. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but I would just doodle. I would just draw random like little shapes and stuff. And then I also would like draw people like, oh god, I used to have this game that I would play.
Say what you will. Maybe Karen
You gotta remember, I'm a 90s kid. I didn't have a lot of things to entertain myself when I was really, really little. Let me see, where am I going? Okay, so I do have to go here. Okay, where's Royal Meadows? Let's try to knock this out. I would draw like little, like on paper, right? I would draw like little characters, and I would give them like weapons and stuff, and then I would have like tape, and then I would make a piece of paper that had like, I would set it up to where it was like a ring or something, and so like I'd have these little paper cutout. I would cut them out with scissors, right, or an X-Acto knife. Actually, use that sometimes. And I would have like literally like little paper action figures with weapons, and I'd have them fight each other, kind of like how you do like with like action figures. And then I'd have the dude like cut off. Basically, I used the red pen. Like there would just be blood everywhere. I mean, I was literally. I'm sorry, guys. Look, I'm not I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea, but when I was a kid, I really liked, I don't know. I just like violent shit. Not for the sake of it being violent, but just for the sake of like it being fun. Like, I don't know, boys are weird. I mean, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea about that. I haven't done that in a long time, but yeah, and I've never like committed a violent act against anybody, so don't even worry about that. I don't even know why I told that, but yeah, I used to do that. That was fun, and I'm like, dude, people would totally like get the wrong idea about it. All I'm doing is like making my own, because you have to use your imagination. Now we got video games. We just do whatever. You don't have to use your imagination. Alright, so priceless. That's all the way over here. So I have to go all the way back through that. Shit. Yeah, I haven't been at a lot of like real fights, I guess you could say. I mean, I did martial arts and stuff like that. I don't want, like, you don't want to be in a fight. But, see, one of the things that I think a lot of people, and I guess it depends on the person. Okay, I'm still going in the wrong direction. Alright, I'm gonna set a marker. Is, like, having a good outlet is important. This idea, and it comes up every once in a while. When I was a kid, because I'm being a 90s kid again, they had that whole controversy about, like, Mortal Kombat, like, that kind of coincided with the whole establishment of the ESRB and the rating system. And then, later, like, Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. It's like, look, I've played all these fucking violent video games. It's not real. I mean, maybe there are some people out there that don't realize that these games are not real. It doesn't mean, it's like watching a movie. It's like, okay, what about violent movies? You suspend disbelief. In a game like this, yeah, you're playing as a character a little bit. But it's just like reading a book. What about, like, violent books? It's dumb. I mean,
the meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
How is my cat? Well, my cat. Well, we have two cats. My personal cat is my personal is her name is Lola. She's 10. She's pretty good. She's got a lot of life left in her. I don't know where she is right now. She's probably out chilling in the hallway. She's kind of got a spot out there she likes. The other cat is named Ralph. He's like 3 or something. He's fat. He's not very intelligent, but he's a good man. He always tries to mess around with Lola, but he's not very good at it. Oh, what? Okay, here we go. Oh no, this thing's name is called the Prince of Death. I gotta smoke a bowl. If I'm gonna face the Prince of Death, I'm going down with red eyes, y'all. I don't know if it goes higher than A in this game. I don't know. I don't know if there isn't like an S rank. Because S would be higher than A, wouldn't it? I don't know. Hold on one second. People say Congress. Yeah, if Congress is listening right now, I propose that you give me 10 billion molecules of I don't know, what do I really like? I'm hungry right now. I really want like a cheesesteak steak. Give me 10 billion molecules that add up to a cheesesteak sandwich. I wonder if that would be like a really small one or like an absurdly big one. There's only one way to find out. Alright, let's go.
Not another one.
We gotta get up. We gotta try to figure out how he's fighting right now. Alright. His name is literally the Prince of Death. That's not good. That's bad news. Bad news bears up. Alright, he's throwing the discuses. Alright, we gotta watch out. Alright. There. That hits him so hard if I get it right. Yes! There we go. Alright. Alright, where'd he go? Oh no. That was bad. Bad news bears. Bad news bears. Bad news bears. Can't hesitate. Shit. Alright, we gotta get serious. There we go. There we go. Gotta get him out, man. Oh shit. Watch out. Alright, we gotta get it. We gotta get up. Okay. Yep. Watch out. There. It's not super good at all. Oh crap. Yeah, he's pretty mad. He's pretty mad right now, you guys. Okay, he's pretty upset. Okay. That's fun. He's called the Prince of Death after all. Okay. I can't, oh, fuck no, dude. Alright. He's mad. He's really mad. Okay. Hey, calm down. I gotta throw all of it out. I gotta do everything. It's not worth it. I gotta... Yeah. Alright, whatever. Watch out. Get him! Here we go. Yes! There we go. Dark steel, that's like a rare... Oh, extremely similar to iron. What is extremely similar? Yeah, what does that even mean? Iron is an element. What does it have, like a different number of neutrons in it or something? Well, we defeated the Prince of Death. Apparently there's also someone named Thanatos. Thanatos also kind of means, like, the same thing, basically. Death. Alright, cool. Yes!
I'm getting tired of these things.
My dude here is like, I'm so sick of having to defeat all these legendary creatures. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. The only difference between the legal weed and the illegal weed is that now it's legal. But it was always never like... Well, you know. Now that it's legal, it's... I can use it, you know what I mean? I'll just say. Okay, let's go. So, this... Right, so I gotta find the snow daisies. I'm gonna find the snow daisies real quick. I'm probably gonna call it a night after that. Are these snow daisies? No, I don't think they are. Wait a minute. Oh, it's in like this area. Oh, it's gotta be like. Alright. Look for something that looks like daisies. It's not gonna show me directly where they are. Oh, fuck. Maybe over here. Or no. No, it has to be like this way. I guess this is just like ether, isn't it? It's so weird. And the Royal Meadows. Okay. I mean, is that what this is? I'm sorry. Yeah, the hovering blue lights are like pockets of ether, or you know, like ether gas or whatever. Yeah, it's saying it's over this way. Okay, it's gonna have to be somewhere over in this direction. I'm gonna see, maybe I have to go down a little bit. Try to knock this out. Oh, shit nuggets. Okay, I didn't really mean it. Okay, there's creatures and animals. Alright. Okay, well this is where we're supposed to go. I'm just like, I'm almost out of potions. Shit. Hopefully I don't have to fight anything too crazy. There you go. Whoa. The jumps wasn't really that big of a deal. Alright. Who's left? There we go. What is it, boy?
What do you see, boy?
Oh, Christ.
Let's hope this
I
is
knew
the
there'd
last
be
one.
something. I knew there'd be something dumb like that. Well, we gotta find out either way, so don't complain about it, just work with it. Alright, so alright, just gotta watch out. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm too close. I can't get out of the... It's like a ring. I can't get out of it. I gotta be careful. Good dodges. I gotta try to get him frostbitten. Yeah, you can come in like that too. There we go. Oh, the dog's going in either way. I only got the one potion. Shit. Dude, we gotta get this guy like. Alright. I gotta watch out.
I can't go on.
Thanks to anybody that's been watching. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this up later. It's pretty late. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I'll see y'all later. I'll just like go ahead. I gotta go ahead and do saved. Because yeah, it's not gonna put me back halfway through the battle, so we gotta do it all over again. Yep. Hope everyone has a good weekend. See y'all later.